Hello there, my name is Mr. Smartdonkey. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with the Satsuma clan. So last time we left off, we took Hyuga after a relatively bloody battle against the former inhabitants of said province. Now that we've taken it, we are just going to have to replenish our men a little bit. We're going to have to sit here for a turn or so, possibly. The devastation is going to go down to 0. That's going to go away, so that's going to go up, so minus... Okay, so it's going to be 8 happiness next turn, which means we could nearly move out the entire army right away. However, we did lose a unit, so I could decide to rebuild that, but what I think I might end up doing is leaving most of this army here, taking a general back, and with said general I will start going up this way towards Higo, and maybe we'll be able to take that as well. And then we'll take this army over this way, but that's not going to be for a little bit just yet. Anyway, first of all, we have a level up for our general, so we should probably spend that. Oh, there's only 1 point in the skill tree now. Okay. So I think in this game, if I remember correctly, the entire right tree, or most of the entire right tree, is like combat stuff, like making your general better. And the left tree is maybe not. Maybe this is offensive, maybe this is defensive. Anyway, this is armor and command when defending on land or at sea. This is only, well, I mean armor to the bodyguard. Night battles and ambushes, which I don't really care about. Chance of successfully detecting hidden agents. Man, that's completely terrible. Defending on grants fatigue, resistance to garrison on all garrison units under this man's command. What does that mean? Fatigue resistance. Oh, never mind. I don't understand what that means. Stand a fight. Okay, that's really good. Actually, it's only for traditional generals, which we are not. And even if we were, then it still wouldn't be good since we don't use any traditional units. So that's pretty poor, actually. Loyalty, that's yeah, meh. And that's morale, that's good, but probably better for traditional units as well, since you'll be charging them in. Provision, ammunition, that's really good though. Yeah, for all units. Armor for all units, that's pretty good. 20 second, minus 20 seconds cooldown. Okay, that's pretty decent as well. And then the last one is resistance to invaders. That's it's pretty good actually, because I mean that's what I usually go for. But this is so late in the game that it's not important anymore. +1 to morale of all units under this man's command. Okay, right. So what's this then? Legendary commander. 1 command in all situations. Minus 50% to the upkeep cost of all units and ships. That's not bad. And 40% of the man's radius of influence. That's a pretty decent one. So down this tree would get the melee attack on this man's bodyguard, a command when attacking, and 6 accuracy on this man's bodyguard. That's also pretty good since we will be using revolvers at some point. Replenishment rate is good. Campaign movement range is great. Don't really care about that, but we can skip that. Command when attacking on land or at sea, plus 25% on the men in this bodyguard. That's alright. Running speed of all units, that's probably really good for traditional again. Charge bonus, traditional, coastal bombardment range is alright either way. 15% to the broadside, damage caused by all ships, it's alright. Although ships under this man's command, and he's not going to be sitting in ships, is he? Most of the time. Accuracy, that's really good. Naval support radius, minus 10 meters, that's like, it makes it narrower, which is good. Charge bonus of this man's bodyguard, that's alright, but if you're going to be having revolvers, you probably won't be charging too much. Morale, all units, repression and provinces, that's alright. Instill sphere, that's really good. Command during ambushes, don't care. And repression and provinces where this man is present. Replenishment rate, campaign movement range again. And looting, which we won't be doing. This tree overall I think is a little bit better. But honestly, it's more like this side of the tree is better and this side of the tree is better, I think. Don't care for that. This is alright actually. This one's decent. This one, I mean the charge is pointless, but the morale's good. This one's great. This one's pretty good. This one's great. This one's great. And this one's great. And then this is great. This is great. And on this side, we don't care about this. We don't care about this. We we care a little about that, but we're not going to go into that just for that. Well, actually, we don't have to get this one, but yeah, we're not going to go into that for that, I don't think. This is good, but unimportant. I don't. And as if we're only going to get 1 point every time we level up, maybe we'll get like 2 at the end or something. But I don't know. So I don't know what I would want to go into. This is really good though, so I definitely want to get that as soon as possible, I think. This is decent, but fatigue resistance, if we're going to have modern armies, it won't really matter. This is also better for traditional armies. And this is pretty good as well. But anyway. This is melee attack, by the way. That's not even that good. Just realized. But I think I'm going to go with that one first. And then get this one. And then I'll probably have to keep going in this one just because it's like then it'd be pointless to go into this one then. But we'll see. Anyway, in a retainer. Reloading skill for artillery units in the army, which is man's embedded, or +1 to the armor of its man bodyguard. Legendary Wakizashi, that's pretty cool. However, he's probably going to have artillery at some point. Is it better than 1 armor? Probably. How much armor has he got to begin with? Hold on, we'll have to find out about the general's unit. General's bodyguard, I guess. They have 2 armor to start with. What's the difference between these men? This one's got 5. And then there's Saigo, this guy. He's only got 1. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm guessing we have a regular one, so he's only got 2 armor, which in that case 1 is pretty decent. But it's also neglectable, since if he's only got 2, then 3 won't really be much better. So I'm gonna go for that one, since you will definitely have artillery at some point. Okay, so I think I also forgot to make the geisha during the last, like I've had this building for a while and I forgot to make her. We're gonna leave that open, not necessarily for anything in particular. Right, yeah, the cannon range, but it wasn't really necessary to get that this early. The training camp, however, I do want to get that as soon as possible. We have to go down here, but sadly we can't. Actually, we can already go down there, can't we? Or do we have to get all the way down here? I thought we'd just have to fill up the first bar, but I guess the first one is already filled up immediately. So yeah, we'll have to, because we can't go for that just yet. So I have to get 1 more point or something. I think we've got like 3 or 4 out of 4 or 4 out of 5 or something. So we'll get like 1 or 2 more points and that should be it. And then we can get that. That's pretty good if we can get that as early as possible. Because we can change that into either charge bonus or 15 accuracy. That's really good. 2 morale. That's not bad. That'd probably be good for melee, but I'd probably rather get the charge. +4 melee attack. That's not bad. And unit replenishment rate. Who the fuck cares? So yeah, we do 15 accuracy. That's pretty damn good. But I'll leave this open for now. I do want to start making my next army, so I think we'll start off some line infantry, 105 each. It's more that they cost 809 to make. We only make 2 for now. God, that is expensive as hell. Hold on, what if I upgrade this first? It's going to cost another turn before I can do it. Well, 2 more turns before I can do that. And then it takes 4 turns to upgrade it. I suppose that's fine. In that time, we'll spend keeping this town happy, I suppose. Tea plantation, that's not bad. But the farm here, I'm pretty sure is, yeah, it's barren soil. Pretty bad farms right here. And yeah, I'm not going to upgrade that just yet. They also have a cadet school here. But we're not going to use that, so I might as well just get rid of it. Make something that makes me money. Actually, or like another building that allows me to recruit units. Anyway, so I could save up for that, or I could start making units now. I think I'd rather save up. I don't think I need a second army really just yet. I might just not even do that. I might just go on the attack with this army, but I'll still want a few more units, I think. So I think I'll save up for that, and then we'll do that first. I would say I'll make 1 more melee units just to equal them out, but I guess I have this one, so I've got 6 total. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Any more diplomacy we can do? The Oka, they didn't want to trade, did they? No, and they don't like me too much. So they have 2 provinces, though. It's good to keep in mind. Ready for orders. So what does these ships cost? We got a gunboat and a wooden corvette. Is that the one we already have? The kiting class. It is. Right. Stat-wise, I mean, it looks a lot better than the other one, but it doesn't say much. Operational guns 14. I'm guessing that's an important number. Is how many operational guns it has. So that's that one. Then there's the gunboat, which I'm guessing is just a terrible ship, but it means it gives you naval support regardless. I think. I wonder, maybe if you have more ships, it reduces the time. I don't think so, but that'd be cool. So this ship looks like a badass. 26 cannons. It's super expensive, obviously, and has a lot of morale and health. Besides that, it's less maneuverable, but yeah, it's a massive ship. Then this is 16 guns and the same hull strength, so it's only got 2 more guns and a little bit more morale, and it costs a whole lot more. Actually, does it? No, it doesn't. It does take an extra turn to make. And these guys have 6 and 12. So I'm not going to make any ships for now, but that's something to keep in mind. The ships, how do they work and all that. What was... no, never mind. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on. There's no point in wasting any more time. They have like a pretty massive stack right there. Start with a very terrible income in this province, I feel like. I wonder if it's going to go up once we fix this province up a little bit. That's legendary. Oh, I love it. Right, so let's see what he can do. So what's your retainer? +5 to the accuracy of rifle armed troops in the army in which this man is embedded. +5% to the reeling skill of rifle armed troops in this... Oh my god, that's insane. That is absolutely insane. I'm definitely going to go for that. Can I go for more things for him that do stuff like that? Like buffing the army that he's in. Military administration, that might be what that is. I have no clue. What would that possibly be otherwise? Ammunition for all units in this man's army. Oh my god, that's crazy. You can buff this guy. Oh my god, I'm definitely going to have one of these in each army, that's for sure. Like, well, if I can anyway. Resolve... Oh my god, when training troops, that's really good. Another one for training troops and charge bonus, which I don't really care about. Holy shit, that's probably the tree I'm going down, but let me have a quick look at the other stuff. So sabotaging buildings and engaging a single combat. Melee attack. Okay, so this is the other tree I guess you'd want if you were going for traditional, even though you can only make these guys when you've got these army, or when you're playing as a... I mean, you can still go into traditional armies, I guess, but anyway. Okay, this is relearning skill of artillery units. Okay, and that's sharpshooter. I'd think that would be something with accuracy and stuff as well, but it's not. Harassing armies, accuracy of infantry and cavalry units in his army. Naval fire, support radius. Okay, that's definitely, that one is not as good, so we're going to go down this one. Awesome. Sweet. So we're down to, or up to 3,400. Next turn we'll be able to upgrade this. Can be your soil everywhere. Right. You're gonna go in whatever town has the most income right now, or most wealth, which is Osumi. Probably because of the inn, but whatever. Let's move forward another turn. I could have tried to get more trade. Yeah, I don't want to go to war with them right now. They have a pretty big stack. Of course, when they besiege one of our towns, we get a bunch of reinforcements as well. But still. We'd still have to have an army in there. Okay, there's an Ishin Shinji. Oh, that one doesn't have a cool little sound. The Fukuoka are dead. Okay, that's too bad for them, I guess. Right, Ishin Shinji. +1 to zeal when converting provinces. Okay. Right, what can you get for retainer? Being assassinated or converting provinces. I like that a lot, because I think that's going to be very important. Rallying the populace. Don't know what exactly that means again. Persuading troops. What if I, hold on, let me move him out, and then, oh shit, no, not the army. Get him out. Right, rally populace. Right, produces happiness relative to the proportion of the province who support your clan's allegiance. Okay, so the more they like us here, or the more, yeah, the more this is pro-emperor, the more happiness we'll get from him. sitting in the town. God, this is gonna be so slow again. Persuading troops. Converting provinces, that's important. Converting provinces, persuading troops. So persuading troops is that was the bribe. But I know in Legendary I usually don't use bribes, but it might be different in Fall of the Samurai. -4 to happiness in enemy provinces where there's minus present. Interesting. +1 to happiness across all provinces. That's pretty crazy. Probably want to try and get that. So just for having him alive gives us +1 everywhere. -2 happiness in enemy provinces. Okay, so this is offensive, this is defensive again, basically. I'm gonna go for the defensive one, persuading troops and rallying the populace. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so we can now make or upgrade our blacksmith into ironworks, which will give us an extra 5 accuracy and 1 armor for every unit that we recruit here, which will be worth waiting for, I'm guessing. Plus it'll allow us to make a bunch more money in the meantime, so we can start making the line infantry at a relatively rapid pace. I think I will start moving in a general back. Let's move our son and heir.
Very well.
How about you go through this way? Might be a little bit safer. And then it's also when we go out of, or when we go into summer, this place is going to become unhappy, so it'd be nice to have a unit in there. But yeah, because even if I'm going to use those units or move those units back, it'll be faster if I have a general there. Right, do you want to trade yet, now that you've fought about it for a turn? You do.
You are here like an honest man at the front gate. Better that, I suppose, than an assassin over the wall.
I know, right? Who likes assassins over the wall? How dare they be all like assassin-y over the walls and stuff. Okay. How about 300? How about 400? He's gonna say 300. No, he's not. How about 450 then? Okay, 400 it is. And I'd still take your daughter with that, if you allow me. Sweet. I'm gonna kill you now. Well, soon. Now that I've got your daughter. So I think that's her. The daimyo's daughter. Oh, I see. Yeah, he was like, yeah, okay. Marrying makes her his daughter, even though it's not actually his daughter. That's how it worked. Alright, let's keep going. So I think we go into summer now or next turn. I'm still not entirely sure about how the whole, because it's like right there, so it's going to switch to that one. So I'm guessing not this turn, but the turn after it's going to become summer. Man, if they have a stack like that, then we can expect other people to have that too. Oh, we can actually see their town. There's nothing there. Okay, so now we're working on that. Oh, we lost some modernization. What did I build that lost us that? Enchant any character. Okay, did we didn't make anything here yet. What could I have possibly done to lose 1 modernization? I don't have any clue. Blues Clues. Blues Clues. Anyway.
At your command, as you wish, my lord.
I guess I could start making this. That doesn't actually give us any. Never mind. Yeah, I do want to get that soon, because if I'm going to continue on here, I'm going to go for this one first though. But yeah, I do want to get this as fast as possible, so we need to get that modernization done. Although that's going to give us another -1 happiness, which is going to really cause us some trouble soon. Trouble. College industry, that's good money. We have an agent, like 1 agent of everything already, but it might be worth making more. This gives us influence spread. I don't know what these guys are. They're pro-Shogun. They're pro-Emperor, but it'll spread to this province at least. Probably better off making 1 there though. So maybe I should make something else. But I guess it will start spreading there for now. That's good, I suppose. So yeah, we'll take another police station.
Your orders, my lord.
Your orders, my lord. I still need to make more money though, so that I can make those units soon. In 3 turns. 3 turns. Any more diplomacy that we can do? No. Can't trade with them, which is annoying. I mean, if I upgraded 1 port, I suppose maybe I could. Because it seems like I'm trading my 1 trade spot, basically, is already filled up. Through sea, that is. But then again, I didn't have the option to trade with them from the beginning. And was I already trading with these guys from the beginning? I don't remember. I think I may have actually been. They have 1 province and they've got a full stack. Imagine what those guys have next to me. You've got, what, 3 provinces now. Okay, so it's summer. Plus 5% to the unit replenishment rate. So yeah, this province is unhappy now. That fixed the problem. Okay, I was going to say, what the hell. But that's a problem that's not going to get fixed. So we're always going to have 1 unit in there unless we start getting happiness some other way. How about this province? They're still happy. Plus 2. Okay. I guess we don't have any buildings here that make them unhappy. So that means I could make a market, but I'm not that interested. 2 more turns before that. Just thinking if I should make a port or not. Or upgrade this. I think that's better. Let's do that. So that'll give us about 3,500. Which means we can make the first 3 units right away. Okay, sounds good. Oh, more units out of Higa moving out. They're gonna get themselves killed though. Like, where are they going, possibly? There's actually an army that died there, so I don't know. Okay, 1 more turn. I can make the port now as well, but no, then I can't make those units anymore. So there's literally nothing I'm gonna do. It's really looking very tempting to go and take this now though. They're making a deep seam iron mine. If no one takes that in 2 turns, then that'll be finished. The thing is, I don't think I can move out of Hyuga for a while. Actually, I can move out of here right now. Looks like one of the characters is keeping this town very happy. This is still going down. This is not going up anymore. So I think it's who was it again? It was this guy that's keeping people happy. Yeah, I want him in the army anyway. So yeah, we'll I guess we could start moving out now. Meet up over here in a few turns. No, we'll do it in a few turns because we still need to make the units. I want to get at least 3 of those line infantry. That means we'll have 4 of them. I could get rid of the levy infantry, but it's the same range, so I may as well stack them to get. Oh my god, they're so much worse though. That's a pretty massive difference. But now I'll keep them for now. So we're working on arms deals, which is good. I'd like to have 1 or 2 saber cav as well, but then again I already have 3 generals. I might leave 1 at home though. I'd rather not. Then again, it does give me the cav advantage. Okay, they're back in, but look at that. That's a small, very small army. That's an easy target too, to be honest, but that's like a bigger clan. I'd rather take care of them. Oh, but they lost one of their provinces here, Buzin. Okay, it's time. Oh, it's time, he says, to make some line infantry. Okay, so we can make 3 in a turn. And then maybe I'll make 2 more next turn, or maybe I might be able to afford 2 saber cav. If I can, then I'll do that. Because that'd be pretty cool, because then they'll definitely leave 1 general behind, and I can use them as cav instead. And that'll give us 5 line units, 5 spear levy. Yeah, that's a pretty decent army, I think. Right. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. This is all very new to me. Give me a moment. Okay, they're moving away. They might be interested in taking Heezen. If these provinces are... oh, it looks like it. I was going to say, if these provinces are still... oh, shit. Are still the same as in Shogun 2, then they're going to be worth a lot of money. Trade disrupted, yep. But we can possibly get trade going with them now.
I am here to listen. When you have spoken, and spoken in honesty, I will give a proper response.
Okay. Well, Mr. Honesty, I'd like some money for my trade before I murder you. Although your army is pretty big. Clan destroyed. The Kunamoto. The Sendai. Oh, that's one of the major clans. We encountered the Hirado. That's them. Oh, there's another big army right there. Is that... Oh, that's the Oka. That's them. Interesting. We also encountered the Shoshu. But at least our army is getting there as well now. So we can make 2 calves. Sweet. I'll do that for sure. Okay, they do take 2 extra turns. And I think I'll start moving my army up there. So yeah, I'll use these guys. I'm not going to use my son in there, although he needs to level up at some point as well. This guy's already 47. Then again, it's 24 turns a year, so it's very unlikely that this guy will die anytime soon. Yeah, so we're going to move you out.
Is there nothing else?
And we're going to move you in there.
Attention, you slovenly samurai!
As you command.
And that should keep this province happy. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, good. And I guess we can start moving you 3 up there as well.
Sir!
In case they, for some reason, decide they want to declare war on me. Okay. Oh wait, what does this mean? Already trading. Okay, right. Yes, makes sense. Okay. Are you gonna level up anytime soon? Yes, next turn. Awesome.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, okay, right. Just having a look. Our army, I mean, we're gonna have 5 range units. The thing is, though, if we're not gonna... Oh, man, they're taking a big risk there. If they don't... if they have bigger or more range units than I do, then we're still gonna be at a disadvantage on range. Which is everything, basically. So, it's kind of odd. Oh, man, they just swooped in there and took it back. Trade disrupted with the Hirado. At least we got $100 out of it. Geisha ranked up. Sweet. And we made that, which gives us a little bit more income. Right. Let me have a look at the Geisha stats then. Gonna be the last agent I have to worry about for a while. So, plus 5% to this chance of killing enemy agents in self-defense. Minus 10%. Okay, so good defense basically. Or enchanting the enemies and entertaining nobles. No, I don't remember what everything does exactly. Entertaining nobles, distracting garrisons, happiness in provinces. Entertaining nobles, enchanting enemies. I think enchanting enemies is like bribing enemy generals specifically, not their army, but just generals. I think. So that's cool. Distracting garrisons. It's like, it might be a sabotage or something. Because I don't. Can the ninja, can he do a sabotage? Because otherwise, no one can sabotage, and sabotage is a big thing in the regular Shogun too. Inspiring troops and performing, inspiring troops, distracting armies. Okay, so she is a sabotaging as well, I guess. Okay, so the thing is, I want to know what everything is exactly. Geisha. If placed in a friendly town, geisha improve town growth simply by their presence. The thing is, I don't know what that actual skill is. Because I want to, because that's going to be either entertain or inspire, I guess. Inspire army, okay. And I guess entertain. And geisha font can increase the loyalty of the generals and town growth in provinces by entertaining them. Okay, sure. Entertaining generals, I guess. Or entertaining nobles. What was the other one called again? Entertaining nobles, and there was something else. Performing. Yeah, see, what's performing, and is that different? Fuck it, I'm going for entertaining nobles. I'm keeping her in a town. Entertaining nobles, go for it. Right, so she's gonna stay in a town. So we could see here, I'm guessing, +4. Yep, agents. So we're getting 4 growth every turn from agents, which is making this province happy, or a plus, otherwise it'd be negative. Satsuma is positive by itself. Town buildings, right. And this praise is -1. Okay. Anyway, I don't suppose ships can sail like right... Oh, they can right here. Oh, right, this is the sea. Okay. So we probably could get into naval reinforcement range if we can get there in time. A drop of anchor.
Ready for order. Marching now.
Unless we now don't want to go that way. It doesn't really matter anymore at this point. We'll probably need a second army at some point anyway. Because this place is now owned by the same people. And their army is just over there. So it looks like we can face their army.
At your command.
At your command. The experience this guy gives is crazy. Okay, so look at the difference between these guys. They are just starting out. They have 45 experience. These guys have 43, and they have 4 experience chevrons. Their reload skill is obviously higher. But yeah, that 10 extra accuracy is a pretty big deal for these early units. Right, so trade got disrupted, but we're already trading with those other people, so we can't really do anything about that. Studying arms deals is going to be done in 2 turns. Yeah, I definitely need to get some more modernization, but I don't really have the money to do anything right now. And even if I did, we can get this though, which will increase modernization. I think there's one more here that increases modernization as well. Oh, that one does. Okay, so we'll get this one and we'll get that one, and that should be it. Although this is kind of pointless besides that. Diplomatic relations, who the fuck cares? I'd rather get this stuff sorted, I guess. I should really have a look at all the other stuff as well, but it's, I mean, this is good, this is good. Everything that has a gun, basically, showing a gun, is probably going to be very good for me. So we'll get into that when we can actually choose something. For now, we can't really do anything with it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway. A few turns, and we'll be attacking someone again. I do want to get something done this episode, if I can. Those 2 cav are going to be done this turn. Should be able to run them over relatively quickly, that is. Luckily, these guys are all like at war with each other, so we can just sort of sneak in and take their shite. Okay, we can move them right there. Destination reached. Cool. So now we have some saber cav as well. I wish they started up here. Like, but I can't do that. Path blocked. I don't think so, but alright. Okay, so yeah, we're still waiting for that, so I'm not going to upgrade. Unless I, at some point, have the money to get this, but then this town is going to be even unhappier than it already is. I might want to get this at some point, the fortress upgraded, just for the happiness for 1. And also, because it's my capital, it should be defended, you know, so. I could get the port now, though. It's not a bad idea. Although, would I rather get the port in a town that's already got more income? I think I would. So we'll get it there. Because it increases wealth as well. Wealth as wealth. We must arrest a wire. I love the Japanese accents in this game, they're great. Better than the Shogun, regular Shogun 2 ones. We must arrest a wire. Alright, so I'll go for Consular Court. Okay, so now we're 1 point away again from modernizing. Yes. Okay, now we lose some money. We still got enough money though. But we do need to go on the offensive now. We can reach Higu in 3 turns. We know they have a few units there. They look like they've just been in the wars though.
Forgive me, but I cannot.
Have you got any allies? No, apparently not, since nothing happened. Attack! Okay, so hopefully they don't attack me there. I would say I'd send this guy over there just as an extra unit, but for 1, it's a general, which would be kind of a waste if I lose him, and 2, this time will be come unhappy if I do that. I can make 2 line infantry though, so I might do that and then send them over and then make 1 spear levy or something. Cool. Does she make towns happy as well? I don't think so. No. No, she does not. Okay, so we can get them in 2 turns. That's perfect, because I'm going to attack the town in 2 turns as well. Actually, he's going to get there next turn. We're going to attack the town the turn after that. Hopefully they don't have any ships here, but I don't think they will. So they own this province and that one. And these 2 are owned by the same people that own all this shit. So we're going to take these 2, then we're going to, if we can, hopefully, unless we have to go through this province, it'd be kind of annoying. But then we can take these 2, or yeah, I want to take these 2, and then we'll start taking these, and then we'll wait here, just like I did with Shimazu basically. we'll start developing our armies a little bit. Or at least get our armies ready for battle. For better. We must arrest a beat. But we'll see what happens. Be kind of annoying if I do have to go through that province though. To get to the other province. Okay, that's them. Clan abandons the Imperial cause. Tatsuno, how dare they? Oh, we failed our mission. What a shame. Okay, our income's down to piss poor basically at this point. I'll send these 2 units over by themselves.
Without delay.
As a bit of a garrison.
Your orders, my lord.
You guys keep moving. Let's hope there's not a full stack there, but even if there is, we should be pretty good to go. We can see right now, I suppose. Moving out! Okay, they have... Oh, I failed. They have a few units there. A total of 7 units, sir. But we can either assault it, which I probably won't do, or I can besiege them out, which I probably will do. And that means they might actually get a reinforcement army though, but fuck it.
My sword for you, my lord.
More fun, right? That looks pretty cool, by the way. Tea plantation. Which, ooh. That gives us it gives us +3 to modernization. That's pretty good. I'm guessing though, once we get to this one, it's not going to be 4, but it's going to be like maybe 6 or 8, and then this one's going to be like 18, or sorry, 16 or something. It's going to be more and more, I'm guessing. It's not going to be 4, 4, 4, because then we'll get here in no time. Which would kind of defeat the purpose of it being a tree. Alright, next turn. And we shouldn't have to worry about winter either. I think we'll be able to besiege them. We may have to suffer through 1 turn of attrition, but I think by that time they'll have attacked us. Because I'm reckoning their second army is going to be coming in soon. It's not quite their second army, but I might attack that one. Oh, it's already my turn. The way it enters your turn is kind of odd in this game. If I attack him, they'll come in as reinforcements, but then we're in an offensive battle. Or I could just besiege them. Well, first of all, if I do attack them, then we're not going to have naval bombardment. Indeed. Killed 44 men. Still no experience for these ships, though. What do you want, mate? You gonna bombard them as well? What can I do here? Harass the army. Doesn't do enough. Okay, also these 2 units. Keep them moving. I guess I can leave them, but whatever. Yeah, question. So if I attack them, because I think then the garrison army doesn't join in. So then it'll be their 7 plus 3. They're 10 units against mine more. But if I do that, then we'll be in the offensive, which I suppose is alright, actually. I don't know exactly how offensive or defensive is, if it's good or bad. This guy does have a +1 for attacks, I think. Fuck it, let's try that. He might just run as well. No, he stays. Oh man, I've got 5 experience already, that's crazy. Okay, so he's got only range units basically. He's got a total of 6 against our 5, but ours are generally better, except for his 2 experienced ones. Actually, no, that's only 1 with experience. The other one is a saber cav. Okay, so he's going to beat me on saber cav because mine don't have the 5 experience, but I have lots of spears to deal with that. So this should technically be fine. He's got 1 general as well. Somewhat surprised about the amount of saber cav he has. That's cool. This should be a pretty good battle. It should be better than the last one. We are offensive, but like I said, I don't think in this game it's as big a deal. Like I said, because of guns and because of line of sight that the guns require. And since a lot of armies are going to have a lot of guns, you're going to need... they're going to need the line of sight as much as I do. So they're not going to want to set up in odd places, you know? Yeah, no. Hey, our guy is actually called Shimazu Hisamitsu. That's pretty cool. One thing I haven't mentioned, I don't think, if I do, or when I do start doing my legendary campaigns on this game, I'm still going to be doing the Satsuma as well. Probably not first, obviously. But just in case you were wondering, because I'm doing this one now as a hard, I'm still going to do this on legendary as well. Because I've got a regular let's play, or a hard let's play with a date as well, but I still did a legendary one with them too. And I've got several co-op ones that I've done several times as well. I'll take dry. Okay. So let's get our line infantry in order. Again, I'd assume you want to have lines as short as possible, or as thin as possible even. I don't exactly know, but I mean that makes the most sense, right? And because all these units are like 200 men each anyway, you can easily spread out. Actually, you can't. I was gonna say you can easily spread out like long enough to cover the entire line anyway, but yeah, you can. You can have like one unit for each unit basically, but that's not quite enough. Because then you don't overlap it, and you want to overlap it. But that's alright. I guess let's do this. That's better. And Yarikachi should be in the middle. There it is. Okay, let's have a look at our saber calf. I haven't had a look at them yet. So they look pretty cool. I actually have a saber, because why use the most efficient fucking weapon in the game or in the world, a katana? Let's use sabers instead. Makes sense, right? We'll have you guys behind the army for now. Like I said, they do have some saber cav of their own. I don't really want to go into that fight because theirs are basically as good as our, or stronger maybe even than ours. So we just lose more men than required.
Today, sir, we attack.
We do indeed. Oh right, of course. Half their forces are reinforcements. So I might want to just get up there as soon as possible. I don't know where the reinforcements are coming from. Well then. That's a double indeed. I know this is not line, but I just want to get him here, so I might be able to get a few shots off. I'm gonna use some. Actually, I'm gonna use. Oh, I love that sound. Use one of my light cap or one of my saber calf to see if I can lure them forward. I'm actually gonna use you since you don't have any experience. I'm gonna let their saber calf go, but I should be able to get a few shots off on these men right here. Okay, make sure they're not doing anything crazy. Doesn't look like it. That's actually a general. Okay, he's coming. They're coming over. A bunch of range units. Okay. Okay, so these are just a line. Some of my line infantry are a bit behind. So I'm gonna need my cav since they don't have much more here. I'm gonna run these guys over here real quick. These guys can distract them. Yeah, Ikachi can see what they can do about that. Their cav are all the way over there, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. These guys are already wavering. Well, not anymore. Yo, get out of there. So slow climbing hills. Okay, they haven't lost much yet. Shoot them, please. Oh my god, these guys are fast compared to my saber cav. The saber cav are just slow, actually. They're also not very good in melee combat, apparently. Should be able to shatter this unit pretty quickly, though. Or these guys are just very good in melee combat. There we go. That'll probably shatter them quickly, too. There we go. I'm sorry, Yari. Oh, that's my bad, actually. I moved them in there for no reason. I was going to chase these guys down, but there's no point anymore now. Okay, they're just going to simply stay over there. Alright, so I want to like make smaller lines, but it also consumes time. Oh, never mind. They're gone. Actually, shoot them first. You run after them. You guys do some work too. Okay, so we lost half of this unit and a little bit of the other one as well, which is kind of a bummer, but okay, they should be falling pretty quickly now. They're falling back, apparently. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Awesome, so we got half the army already done and we barely lost anything for it. That was a pretty lucky positioning for them. Okay, you guys, start getting you in a line for our next engagement. I lost a bunch of my Yari Kachi for no reason. Because I moved them forward because I wanted to engage with the enemy with their Yari or Spear Levy. It's kind of a weird thing. Why do they call these guys Spear Levy and these guys Yari? I guess these guys use different spears that aren't Yari or something. They look like Yari. I guess these have a little spike thingy or like a trident sort of thing, but not really. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, yeah, I moved them forward, but then I never actually engaged, so they were just standing in the middle of two of my line units, so they got shot instead of, well, together with the line units, so I probably lost more than I should have, but it's alright. Now they only have 2 line infantry units, whereas we have 4 and then the levy, and they still have the 2 cav and the general. That's relatively strong, but not too worrisome. Okay, let's get you guys back in order as well. I don't like that they get put there, but I guess once we don't have any more infantry, that's not going to be an issue. That's the thing though, when we're fighting against these kinds of armies, they're going to have saber cav of their own, aren't they? How are we going to stop them if we don't have any infantry units? This one unit's going to get away, by the way. I guess we would stop them with our own cav, but I don't know. It seems kind of odd, I guess. Because then, I don't know. Especially when we come up against armies that are going to be mostly modernized, or sorry, not modernized, traditional. And they're going to have like... and they're going to have like a lot of infantry. If we can't cut all the infantry down before they get to us, then are they just going to destroy us? I think line units they're somewhat formidable melee. I mean, compare the stats. These are 4 experience against these 3 experience, so that's fair to compare. 10 morale. 8 melee attack against these guys, 7. 5 melee defense against their 9. Charge bonus of 10 against their 6. These guys, of course, have bonus versus cav of 20. But, yeah. I mean, cav would be the biggest problem, of course, and 2 armor against 2 armor. And these guys have 1 armor increase. These guys don't even have that. These guys have 4 armor. So of course cav would be the biggest problem. So but to be fair, their unit did pretty well against my saber cav in combat as well. He got, well, not slaughtered. Oh my god, he got 270 kills. But yeah, he didn't do too well against them. So I guess it's gonna be pretty fair actually. I should have triple speed this, but I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff anyway, so it's alright, innit? Okay, it looks like we're almost ready here, so let's start moving up slowly. Actually, let's move up the entire army in one go. Okay. As long as they don't charge forward, there's no need for me to put my spear levy up front. I'm going to trust my line infantry to take care of theirs with relative ease. I do like the look of the units in this game though. As much as I'm not a fan of gun units and such, I'm actually somewhat enjoying this for 1, and 2, the units look pretty damn cool. Just the cool form why can't I find the word? Uniforms. That's why I was thinking of form. Uniforms, right? They all have cool uniforms on. Whereas the spear levy and stuff that, you know, that's wearing whatever the fuck they feel like wearing that particular day. And the samurai. I mean, of course, I'm gonna say I always prefer this armor. Well, not necessarily theirs in particular, but like the katana samurai in the original game, I preferred their armor over these uniforms. But the uniforms just look cool, not them. But these guys. Okay, are we in range? No, not quite. So we're going to continue moving. I think we might want to... Maybe you don't want to have the... Well, the thing is, I would say, maybe you don't want the lines too big, but if we don't do that, then we're not going to be able to shoot them. So maybe what you want to do is you want to make echelons like that, but I think that's probably better if we don't have a danger of their cav attacking me whenever they feel like. I also wonder if I'd want to keep these guys like on the flank so they don't get shot by like bullets that fly through, basically. But then again, the formations on these guys is relatively thick. Put these guys on loose formation as well. Okay, need to move forward a little bit more. Looks like these guys are not going to be quite in range yet, but that's fine. Okay, they're coming forward. So let's start murdering. Oh my god, look at that. 60 kills in one quick volley from one unit. So I'll tell these guys to attack as well, so that they'll move forward a little bit. Gotta be careful these guys don't come forward because of that though. Oh, they are. So I'll give them a quick volley and then I'll move back. Okay, we're slaughtering that unit now. Shooting it from three sides. Hold the line, sir. Okay. Okay, the rest should be fine. Alright, we got them. They got a bit of a charge off, but it's alright. These guys on the hill above them. Oh, crap. It's alright. Actually, is it? Yeah, I lost a fair few men right there from that charge. You guys can get in there. Generals can get a little closer. And our line infantry is actually still going. We did kill their... well, at least their general is gone. Not necessarily killed yet. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Oh shit, this unit got slaughtered though. Why did they get slaughtered? I guess... bullets that came flying through. What else? That's pretty crazy. They lost 14 men there to just that. That is pretty crazy. So that unit's nearly useless at this point, I guess. And we still have to fight their thingy-mabobs as well. What do you call it? Their reinforcements. Did we already get the victory message? I think we did, right? What kind of victory was it? I don't remember. Also, I don't know if the general survived. I think it's going to be harder to recognize generals because I guess they're the unit that's not armored, like this fella right here. But it's not as simple as seeing either one guy has a balloon on his back or he doesn't in Shogun 2. Like, it's a lot easier to recognize someone who doesn't have a balloon on his back than someone who doesn't have the same armor as the other fellas. But I guess it's still possible. Just have to zoom in a little bit. That was a good battle. I'm kind of bummed out about losing those extra, what was it, 14 or 16 saber cav from, I think, just like loose shots basically, because it's gonna take it a little bit to recover those men, I think, because we don't have the... I'm assuming that building isn't built here. It might be. Sadly we can't reach, but we can do this. Don't know if that's smart right now. If I wait though, they have a fair few units that are gonna get replenished, whereas my men aren't. So let's do it. Okay, so now they got a few more units, but we should still be able to auto-resolve this. We might lose the cav though, so maybe I should move him out. He should be able to move quite a decent bit, yeah, still anyway. I have to move him all the way over... oh god. All the way over there. Okay, I can't actually move him far enough away. Well, fuck it. I might lose him. I did not. Sweet. Ah, way better than the Attila system as well. They don't use the units that aren't nearly fucking dead already. No, let's use the other units that aren't nearly dead yet. Way better. And that, like, that may have actually sounded a little bit sarcastic, but that's not how I meant it at all. That's way better. Okay, so Linus, she did most of the killing. Makes sense. Towns are a bit unhappy. We are already noted. That means we got our first commission, I believe. Right, so now we're going to replenish. I'll leave my men in there. And we need to fix the fortress. And they got a cannon range here. Okay. Oh, wow. That increases recruitment capacity as well. Interesting. I think I'm going to get rid of that, though. The cannons here, like I said, they're terrible. And I'd rather make them here anyway, in Satsuma. with the extra accuracy and all that.
At your service.
So the only units that we know of theirs are right there. This province is -6. It's actually going to be pretty happy. It's already 70% pro Emperor as well, which is great. It's going to be 6, 7, 8 happiness. No, 7 happiness next turn. If I'm with the general, it's going to be exactly 0. It works out.
Sir?
Cool. But I might sit here for a turn anyway, just to get my men replenished a little bit. So these guys replenish 2 a turn. Yeah, that's what I said. Although when we fix this, it might be a little faster. But still. Anyway, we're now bordering the Choshu. Actually, we're not bordering them, but we can still trade with them. Hold on. Can we trade with anyone else, or just them? Yeah, see, now we can trade with them as well, because we have one extra port open. We can trade with them again.
My friend.
No thanks. I'm gonna murder you soon. Better not get a military alliance for the moment. So I'm gonna attack you soon as well, but we can get 350 for trading, and we're not gonna attack them just yet. So hold on, did they lose a province, or no? They're still on both here. Okay. So let's get some trade with you.
It is good to see a friendly face. Come, let us talk and take tea, perhaps.
All right. I wonder just how much would you be willing to pay me for it? Because yours is probably gonna last a lot longer.
There is always a welcome for you, and a receptive audience for you.
It wouldn't be worth it yet. Once we attack these guys, it'll be worth it to go with the other guys. But then we can always... Oh, never mind. We can do it now.
My friend,
would you willing to pay me 50 or no?
Come, speak your wisdom, and I will give your words due consideration.
Okay, 50 though, but that's fine. Better than not. Thank you, sir. I much appreciate it. Okay, so Higa's already pretty decent for money. We probably want to get our geisha in here, actually. It's best... Actually, this one might be... No, it's not. Even with the matcha plant, it's not better. What else have we got here, by the way? So yeah, we got the iron ore mine. That's good. Oh, right, okay. So minus 10% to the cost of recruiting artillery in this province. Well, that might be alright, but I'd still rather have the extra accuracy and all that. And we do have a port here as well. It looks like every province is going to have a port in this game. If they are bordering water anyway, they'll probably have a port. I mean, it makes sense, like, lands are more developed and all that. We are, after all, in 1864. It's not that long ago. That is, last year. It was 150 years ago. Interesting. Oh, yes, and of course, this is the very fertile soil. This is where it starts. And I think Tsukushi is the same or fertile. Hizen is the same or fertile. Don't know about this one, because it's in a new province, but I reckon it might be the same. I don't know. So, yeah, these 3 provinces are always great. Then again, they were always great because they also had... actually, no, it was just because of that, really, wasn't it? I don't think they had anything else. I think one of them had a school, if I remember, but I might not remember that correctly, actually. They just have an open pit coal face, though, which is probably good for money, too. Anyway, we have 900 bucks left. I think I will just leave that for now. I don't really need to make any more units. I'm still just going to send those 2 over just in case. And then we can always move them up through there anyway when we start attacking Bungo. We have iron acquired and a province captured. And I think it's time... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, right, they didn't want trade. They wanted a military alliance. Oh, get out of here. Military L on my ass. Oh man, that's a pretty big stack that Choshu've got right there. I think that was on the mainland. So we wouldn't have to worry about that for now. And by the time we attack them, we'll probably have a full stack as well. If not more. Where are you guys going? A peace treaty?
I offer this.
Blow it out, you ass meat. Clan joins the Imperial cause. Kuwana, good. Welcome aboard, Kuwana. And we had a port in here. Oh, we actually had to finish the port. Oh, I guess because the port here is an... yeah, that's an upgraded one. Cool. So, would you want trade now? Just out of interest? No, still the same. So, the only reason why we care about this, really, is... like, I don't care normally, but the more clans are imperial, the faster this will start... like going down in other provinces. So when we take it, it's going to be 100% pro-emperor, which we don't have. Then we don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Nicely done. These people are also pro-emperor, which is good because that means it's going to be easier to like these. They've already got 4 provinces all the way up to Aki, so all those provinces are going to be easily takeable without any unhappiness. Right, I did want to move my geisha. I know it's the end of an episode, basically, so I'll just move these last few units around.
I shall fetch fetch my shamisen.
I shall fetch my something something. I don't quite know what she said, but it sounded funny. Okay, we can make a few more units or not. I think I want to wait until I can upgrade the fortress so I can do this without having unhappiness. And then I still want to upgrade this as well. So this will give me 1 more unhappiness. It's going to be -2 basically. But this is going to give me +2. So yeah, if I upgrade this once more and this once more, then I don't have to have any units sitting in this province for happiness. So that's perfect. And then we can make the cannon range and the training camp, and that's both things that we want basically. And I assume we can upgrade this once more to, yep, and then even once more. Okay, but we don't want that. We just need 2 more, or 1 more slot. I don't think, I mean, sure, it'd be useful to have the traditional dojo as well, so we can get unit, like if we want to get some of those units, and the shinobi of course, but I'll make the traditional dojo somewhere else for the shinobi, then make a shinobi, and I'll probably get rid of it again. My money, should I spend it? It might be useful to make another port. That's definitely something that's good. However, over here, is there anything else I can upgrade? Oh, I actually have an open slot here. Right, because I just got rid of something. So, I like the geisha a lot, because they're going to improve money, and we want money in these few provinces. This is going to be a money-making province, this as well, and he's in 2 at least. And Nagasaki looks like it as well. We can actually see the wealth of it already. So we're probably going to want to upgrade these towns as well, which probably means we have to upgrade this to castles. Actually, no, this is already a fortress, so this one should be fine. But yeah, it means we want to have an inn, and most of all, okay, this one actually doesn't give money. That's good. Right, that's good. Yeah, so we only want the inn, and we want the cottage industry, and the cottage industry is good for, is the best one for money, I think. And that enables 3 different things, which I'm guessing is like money but unhappiness, or less money but less unhappiness or something. Oh, this is 1250 but +1 turn to town growth. So for if you last more than 50 turns while this is on, it's already worth it, I guess. Unless it costs more, which it doesn't. It costs 300 less, so it'll probably be worth it. Actually, no, that wouldn't actually completely make sense, because for those 50 turns you'd be having less wealth every turn. Anyway, and you can also make this one, which gives you, right, that gives 3. That's probably the one that'd be best then. But you lose 100 out from the beginning, and you get -2 from modernization, so I probably wouldn't go for that. And you need cotton for that, and for these other ones you need, yeah, this is silk. And for this one you don't need anything, so I'd probably go for this one just because it's the easiest to get, and +2 to modernization. But anyway, enough about that. We want to get the geisha first, I think, because we want more geishas in all the towns to increase our wealth right away. Or our wealth gain anyway. You want to trade yet? Oh yeah, we already tried that this turn. Right, so I'm going to end it there. So this is going relatively well so far. I think next time we'll be taking Bungo, and then possibly we'll start attacking these provinces. We can get in there, yeah, actually, unless we can't go over this river, which we might not be able to. I want to see. Looks like we can't actually move there at all for some reason.
That is impossible, my lord.
Oh yeah, we can. I don't think we can move over this river. I don't think it's possible. So we'd have to go through their lands, which means we either have to, or I guess we could go on a boat and we can land there. That's probably the best option. Although they do own this and that, and I think we remember them having a full navy with a stack, or a full stack on a navy, so we might see that coming by. Anyway, right, so I was gonna end it there, yeah, next time we'll take that, and then we'll probably go over here and take this provinces, and we'll start taking this entire island. But for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you again next time. So until then, goodbye.